Okay, so this is a recap for the profile key, the profile card, and the pattern card. So these three elements is uh, how we actually set it up, the whole persona strategy for Sitecore to track and to capture the interaction of the audience of your website. And to set these elements up, we are from the Sitecore Launchpad. We go to Marketing Control panel, and then there would be profile sections. So in the last webinar, we were talking about we have a news website, and under that new website, we have three different sections. We have a spot, we have a stock market, and we have weather. So our website, you know, delivering those information daily, and then we want to provide the relevant content to our customer, and uh, to doing that, we need to let Sitecore know that the the article, the news about stock, and which how can I explain that? Sorry. So we have to let Cycle know that this page, this page from page A to page B, these pages are the spot um, related content, and we want to let Cycle know that um, from maybe page C to page E are the pages that about the stock market, and also we have other pages for the weather. And by doing that, we have to create the card to us to associate with the page. So a little recap here. So let's say spot profile key. We have the minimum value, the minimum value and the maximum values. So these are the scale for each interest or each profile key. And then we have to create a card, and these cards will be the one that we need to associate with the content. We will need to associate this card with the pages that we have on the website. And in this cards, it has all the profile key that we created. And now you need to give it a value, a points. So you can see here the weather card. I give it 2 points towards the weather profile key, and the same case happened to the stock card. We have the 2 points towards the stock market, and the same case happens to the spot card, 2 points towards the spot profile key. And of course that sometimes we will have some mixed content. uh, let's say you have yeah, for in the case of Enbridge, you have some article that more like a mixed one. You will expect the non-customer and the customer to see it. So then you want to create like a like a mixed profile card. And here I would say this card will give the user 1 point or towards the spot profile key, and 1 point toward the stock market profile key. So what happened to these cards? I need to associate them to the pages. And how I did it is I will go to each pages. So let's say these are the pages and the spot. Okay, this is stock. So as you can see, I have 2 pages under it, right? And when so last time we already associate them. Now I just need to show you. So when you go to the page in the experience editor mode, under the optimization tab, you will see that there's a profile setting. This is where we will associate the relevant card or appropriate card to it. So you can see because I'm using this project, so this is we will consider is as the stock page. Oh, what is that? So the stock. So I would say this is a stock page, and all the article, all the news under it is the news about stock. So I have to associate the card to it. So I'm already associate the stock card to it, and this that's also the same case for other pages. So feature, we will say this feature. Last time we were calling it the uh, the stock pages. So on all the pages under it are all stock news, and we associate the stock card to them. Okay. So by saying that, any user that visit the pages that under the pages or the news that under the stock the stock categories, they will get 2 points towards the stock categories. And if someone visit the pages that under the stock news, they will get 2 points towards the, the stock categories. And then so that's how we associate the profile card or the categories, in the general term, in more common terms, to the pages. And then uh, before we do the personalization, we want to let Sitecore know that, okay, so when this user gather enough points towards any categories, um, what are the so what is the persona of that user? And so this is when the pattern card come in. So if you can see here, I already created 3 different pattern cards. So we will have Bob, like sport. So by saying that, I mean, so anyone, and of course, if we have also three profile keys right here that you can configure. So if you can see, when it say pattern spot 6, that means anyone, any audience, any user that interact with your page, and by those interactions, that user collect enough, here in this case 6 points towards the spot, then that user persona is the is spot. And George, like stocks, that means this user, when he visits the website, he navigates around your website, and then he collect enough points, in this case 6, towards the stock market. Then this user will be considered as a, a stock, like a stock, a user that likes stock. And the same thing to waiter as well. So so because we already set these up, so what we're going to do next is we will go to a cycle page, and then the personalizations now come in, but you need to set it up by, and how we do it is we have this component. This is the page teaser, right? So we have the personalization button right here. When you click on it, it will give you a it will give you a bar, allow you to configure the component um, in terms of the personalization. And then how you do it is we will add a personalization rules or conditions. So let's say I would want to create a spot, and I would say edit rules. And here is where you will, search the rules that you want to set for this component. So if I want to use a pattern card, I will just type in patterns, and it will say there will be a rules that allow you to set it up. You just choose the relevant or the appropriate one that you're looking for. And here say where the current visit matches the specific pattern card in the specific profile. So that means now you need to give it, so which profile, the news, okay? And then because it's a spot, I can give it a pattern of Bob likes spot, okay? So what does it mean here? It means if the user go into your page and with the persona or with the pattern of someone who likes sport, then this will happen. And what is that? So you can either choose to hide a component, or you can choose to give it a relevant content. So I can, and by saying that, I mean you can choose a different data source for your component to present to your user when they meet the conditions. So I already have three pages right here that I created earlier just for the interest of this demo. So because it's Spark, I will give it the Spark content, and I can do the same for other uh, persona. So I can say stock, and I can give it the same uh, conditions, patterns here. Of course, you have to choose a profile, and you choose the relevant pattern or persona. So jocks like stock, okay. And now we want to provide the stock relevant content, and I can do the same to the weather. Okay, news specific weather. Okay, and maybe this time I don't want to give it a relevant content, but I want to, you know, hide this component. So click hide, and then I click OK. So it's already set up. I will just need to save and publish the page. Okay. Okay, now I will open the website. Okay, so you can see this is a general one. This is a default version of the component, and and you will see that here's the three different like three different types of news that I'm having. This is stock, this is sport, and this is weather. So let's say I go to weather, and I already associated the profile cards for all of these pages. And for every time that a user visit one of them, they will get 2 points towards the uh, the profile keys of weather under of that persona. So let's say I go to accept, okay, I get 2 points. Then I go back to weather. I visit the second page, and I go back to weather. I get the third page, okay, and as a user, I finished browsing my, you know, my weather news today. When I can go back to the home page, and this time, Sitecore recognize that, oh, I am considered as, you know, the weather persona. The Winnie is here to see the weather, so it's just hide the component. Sorry, I need to reset the section. I was still considered as the weather persona. So I can, this is a default one. I go to here, click on here, go back. I watch another news of uh, under the spot categories, and I can just keep visiting the pages and keep visiting the pages. And when I think, and when I finish browsing the content, I go back to the home page. Now Sitecore will see that my you know my sections already or the user as me already collected enough points towards the sport categories, and then it could give me the personalized content, which is about the sport news. So that's how we set up the personalization for components, and how Sitecore will track the interaction of the user along with, you know, the persona, and then, you know, provide the relevant content. Yeah, so let's go to Mansi. Do you have any question?